Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Welcome once again. And today we look at lesson 3, so B2 lesson 3, and we'll start with vocabulary. And the topic is about travel, travel and holidays. So we're going to look at travel and holidays. Now, if you write down your new words in categories, that is, you group your new words, the new words that you are studying, that you want to learn. If you group them according to the topic, it will help you remember them with a partner. The words in the box into the following categories. So these are the categories, the groups: transport, movement, seaside, people, and accommodation. That is where people stay or live when they travel. So we take the first word, airline. Airline. Now, so where should we group airline? We can see that airline will be on the transport. So let's look at other words that would belong to transport. So we can here select words like airline will be in transport. Let's search for the rest. For transport, we have airline, and then we can also have yacht, and then we have the coach, and also ferry. So this belong to this belong to transport. So we can see the answers here. Just a minute. Yes. So we can see answers from here. So for the transport, we have the yacht, coach, ferry, and airline. Now pause the recording for some minutes while you complete the rest. You them according to the rest movement to the rest of the categories. So pause the recording, and then when you complete, before you look at the answers. Now let's look at the answers. So for movement, we have journey, landing, flight, voyage. Then you can see the rest of the answers. Now let's move to the activity. Yes, we will look at this activity next. This is about collocations. And when we say collocation, words that use them together, words that go together. So we have, for instance, we can say we have the word quick. Quick is the same as fast. So quick is the same as fast, but we don't say quick food. We don't say quick food, but we say fast food. We can say what here? Fast food. But we don't say quick food. So you must know these words that go together. So food doesn't go with quick. Okay, but rather it goes with fast. So this is an example of how we use collocation. So you must know always the word can have this, the two words can have the same meaning, but we cannot use them the same way when it comes to collocation. So let's now look at let's say we take one word these are the verbs. The verbs A are all verbs, and then the B's, the box, the words B, box B are all nouns. So we take, for instance, let's have a word. Let's take one word. Um, let's use a word like go. We know go. When we take skiing, we can use go skiing. And also we can use go with sightseeing. Because we use. So I want to complete the rest. So we can let's try one before. So let's use take, and then we complete one with take before we look at. So take. Uh, we can use take with what? So we can use take with. Let me take them. What we can use take with. We can use take with some of these words. So we can use take with take a trip. Take a trip. Yes. We can use take also with a ship. Take a ship. We can use take also with take a plane. And we can use it also with take a flight. So this is how we can use take. So when we use take with A, we can use them with all this. Now pause the recording while you complete the rest of the exercise before you look at the answers. I'll show you the answers, but pause the recording. Look at the answers now. Finish, try them before you look at the answers. Okay, now let's look at the answers. So these are the answers. Take a trip, a ship, a plane, a flight, and then book a trip, a hotel, a flight. So these are the answers. Okay, so now let's scroll down and look at this activity. Now we are to complete. Task below is similar, but simpler than the one you will have in the reading and use of English paper. So one of the exam papers is exercises there in reading and the use of English. Now decide which answer A or B best fits each group. So these are the possible answers. They are down here. Maybe I need to minimize this a little bit so that I can get the answers. Yeah, so let's minimize it a little so that we get all answers under. Yes, now it seems you can see the answers. So we are to decide here. One, whether it is science or sports. Whether it is science or sports. And it seems you cannot see it very well. Let me. So these are the words we should use. And let me see whether we can be a bit big. Yes, this will be better. Just a little bit more. So it is the E of airports. I want it to go up a little. Yes. So we use these words now. We have one, the earliest aircraft take off. The earliest aircraft take off and landing. Should it be sites or sports? And actually, the correct answer should be what? It should be A, site. So we can type A here. So let's just mark it that this will be A. And then we add two. So we use sites. The earliest aircraft takeoff and landing sites were in fields or on dirt tracks. When it came to landing, a plane could, so we use reach or approach at any angle. And here it's not reach, it could approach. That is uh, when coming near a place. Moving, it's about movement, moving near a place, and we use approach there. We don't use reach a place, and reach at an angle, approach at an angle. That is at any angle, from any corner, from any part of the landing site. So B is the correct answer here. So pause the recording while you complete the rest, and then when you finish, you can check your answers. You can resume the recording, resume playing the recording, then you check your answers. Okay, so now let me give you the rest of the answers. So we have three is B, and then we have four is B again. Then we have five is A, and here we say stated because it's something that appears in the newspaper. Whenever we write something that is said in the newspaper, we don't say it's told, but we say is stated or it was stated. Okay, good. We have six. We have six is B, that's located. That is a place. So it's located in the United States. You can find it in the United States, not it's set. And in the United States, we use the word set when we are talking about films, and we talk about the place where the thing happened. When we tell stories, or we speak about films where the story uh, is told about the place you said. But here in this context, here we use located. Then seven, we have flights are either domestic or international flights. We don't say flights. And then we have the last question eight, then two terminals where passengers normally check in for their flights. They don't take off. It's only planes that take off, but the passengers, the people who are traveling, they check in. So no, it should be A here. Very good. So they check in. That's where you give your ticket, and then they show you your seat. They will give you the number of your seat where you will sit, and then you give your luggage, your bag, and other things, so that they can put your luggage or your bag on the plane. Okay, so that is it. This is what we have for this lesson. So, God willing, hope to meet you again next time. Uh, Goodbye.